Welcome to NBA basketball. This is 2K Sports, bringing it to you live. Today's broadcast is...
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan, alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. We're at the Verizon Center where the Wizards will try to turn it up on their home floor. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Porter?
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
You know, something else I think about when I see this guy is he's a real headache to have to defend one-on-one. I mean, he's got all of the game that makes it tough for his defender.
We'll take a look at the Warriors going up against a capable opponent, but you see their confidence. This one they feel they should win. They'll look to come out strong and show they're the better team.
You know, for the Warriors, they just sort of hung around. I mean, they're not among the elite teams, but they're not that far off the pace either.
No, I think they're satisfied, Clark, with where they are right now because they're in decent position, you know, as they move forward. And this is all about just surviving the marathon in the NBA. Such a long season.
And here are the Warriors now after the miss from Ingram. And there's the pass to Craig. Golden State moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And their success rate from the stripe this season about 77%.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Bulls in Chicago.
Seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Kevin, their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game. Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
We play just over a minute here in the first. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. Coach said a main goal of theirs is to prevent easy looks from outside. He told me closing out hard on all their shooters is going to be a very big key in this one. If we can't bother their shooters, it's going to be an awfully long 4 quarters for us, gentlemen. We'll see how it turns out, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of your defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind the three-point line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
The drive by Green, blocked, but he gets it back. Pass to Ingram, back to Green from downtown. That doesn't go either for Green.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Number 15 gets to the corner and buries it. Jones with it. He picked up 18 points in their last win against New York. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Number 34 releases from the wing and drills it.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
They picked this team apart. A couple of times they squared off with them last year. On paper, they weren't evenly matched, and on the court, they weren't either.
And that one's good. Porter's got 5 now.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
There's the pick. Feeds it to Jones. Outside, Green. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Steve talked about last year when they met and how the differences existed between the two, and maybe the same this year too, Clark.
Well, that's the way you would expect it to play out, Kevin, but this is a different season. It's early, and we still can't be really sure if the makeup of these teams is the same as last year, so I think we're going to see something a little different.
Good on the second free throw. So for the Wizards, their last game a win against New York.
Yeah, guys, it was just their night. It seemed like they hit every shot they looked at.
Absolutely. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players eventually just infected everybody.
Jones with it. Now guarded by Simmons. Jones gets to Green. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Beautiful finger roll to cap head drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Here's Simmons. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Porter. He feeds it to Simmons. Kicks it to Collins. Some nice passing by Golden State. No good from Craig. Wizards trail by 4. Green gets a screen from Ingram. The drive by Green. Right side Jones. To the paint. Ebanks. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Well, you look at the numbers, 79% as a team on the season. That's very impressive.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Warriors leading by 3. Here's Porter from 8. And again, no good by Golden State.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
For 3, rejected by Ebanks. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Wizards on D. They trail by 1.
Here we can see, Kevin, where the Warriors rank in the NBA right now. 2nd in rebounding, 7th in scoring. And they're in the top half of the league distributing the basketball as well. Not too shabby, room for improvement, but acceptable.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Clark. And what jumps out to me is the rebounding, because when you can rebound the basketball as a team, you can stay in every game. Even if you're not shooting the ball well, you rebound, you get extra possessions, and you allow your team the ability to make a comeback.
That's good.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Jones kicks to Green. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got 6 points.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month. The Warriors, 4th.
You know, shot blocking can sometimes be like a spark plug or an energy injection for the defense. Their home crowd really gets into it when they throw those shots out of there.
So it's the Warriors now. Count that one.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Ingram, defended by Simmons. He kicks to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Number 34. It's rebounded by Golden State. Collins has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Number 15. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 6.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The dish to Jones. He passes it to Ingram. Outside, Green passes it to Ingram with the shot. Here's Ebanks. And down it it goes, jamming that one home.
Carving out some space and eating a little glass at the offensive end while he's doing it.
You got it with a ferocious follow.
Yeah, but just another day at the office for him. That's what he does.
Number 15. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, Kevin, he's extremely adept at creating his own shot. We've got a lot of catch-and-shoot guys in the NBA, but players who can beat you off the dribble and score are tough to come by.
And, you know, he's also a tough finisher, Steve. There's very little a defender can do if he gets to within arm's length of the basket.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Wizards trail by 5. Davis sets a screen. Wide open. Another one falls for Washington. Golden State's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Humboldt. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. And the Warriors lead by 5. Wizards have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Outside, Davis.
Come to me.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Again, the Wizards score.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
All sorts of time. The putback throws it down with the quick putback jam.
This is just great anticipation. The putback jam.
Oh, he had some big-time intentions right there.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost.
Number 7. No good on the 3. Warriors leading by 5. And the pass to Hunter. Number 15. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
1:56 left in the first. Goes up on the wing. And Davis can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Humboldt. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside, Davis. Shoots the 3. That doesn't go either for Davis. Warriors shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. We're out halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. Look at the Suns. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, there's the Warriors, just way behind.
Right now, looking at the Warriors, they just sort of hung around. I mean, they're not among the elite teams, but they're not that far off the pace either.
No, I think they're satisfied, Clark, with where they are right now because they're in decent position, as they move forward. And this is all about just surviving the marathon in the NBA. Such a long season.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And, thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run. So the timeout is appropriate here.
Now here is Davis, averaging 16 points a game.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up. Yeah, look at me!
0-0. And again, no good by Golden State. Wizards trail by 7. This is to Parker. The feed to Davis. That doesn't go either for Davis.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Pass to Hunter. Covington. Off target from three-point range. The Wizards shooting at around 44% in their early goings here. Outside, Davis. Parker. Davis, the pass to Parker. 1 second left. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And Parker drops them both. That will count. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Warriors lead by 5. We'll be back shortly.
Friday.
And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
We got a storyline here. If it goes on for the rest of the game, it could be all those points they're getting at the foul line.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Wizards 5 right now. The Warriors making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. No one near him. And that is good. Warriors leading by 6. Golden State moving the ball around. Can't get it to go. The Wizards shooting in this game, 45%. Giddey. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. It's off to Boston for them after this game as they take on the Celtics. And that will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road.
Taking a look back over the last month, let's see how Washington stacked up in the NBA rankings. 2nd in steals, 4th in scoring, and they're in the top half of the league distributing the basketball as well. Not too shabby, room for improvement, but acceptable.
No, they just play hard, Clark. They play hard every single night, and that's really shown in those steals totals that you talked about. They really attack the offense. They try to make every possession a difficult one. And when they're on their game, they're forcing turnovers, creating havoc, and then getting out in transition.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Back to Parker. Giddey. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it to go. Double zero. He's guarded by Davis. Double zero. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Wizards trail by 7. Number 7. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Double zero. Duran, and out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Left side, Davis. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. In the 3rd position, the Wizards.
And that's why this is an aggressive team, guys. I mean, they want to get to the rim because with that shooting percentage, why wouldn't you want to shoot free throws?
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Simmons. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hunter, the pass to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Double zero. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Chance now to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
I tell you, I'm anxious to see what ends up happening with that Knicks game. Should be a good one.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Wizards trail by 9. To the inside, number 54. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Timeout called the Warriors.
I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
And so it's Golden State with it. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Gets it to go.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Oh, he's got that quick trigger, a very quick trigger on the shot, and it doesn't hesitate to pull up as soon as he gets his hands on the ball. He's a very aggressive player.
Well, defensive pressure is always going to be at its weakest in that instant when the pass gets there. So having a good feel for the catch and shoot serves him well.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
Giddey all alone. The shot no good.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
That drops. He's got 11.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this sport.
Tipped. 14 feet away, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The first one falls. So he gets them both. Wizards trail by 15. Outside, Davis. And again, Washington, no good.
Well, it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
They set the pick. He dishes it to Simmons. Duran.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
Washington calls timeout.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They are just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
Washington's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. No one covering. He's got 10.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Double zero. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Outside, Davis. And again, Washington with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Kevin, here's where the Warriors rank in the NBA over the last month. 2nd in rebounding, 4th in blocks. And they also show up in the top 5 in free throw shooting. That's elite level marksmanship at the stripe.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Clark. And what jumps out to me is the rebounding, because when you can rebound the basketball as a team, you can stay in every game. Even if you're not shooting the ball well, you rebound, you get extra possessions, and you allow your team the ability to make a comeback.
Makes it off the glass. He's got 17.
Their low post defense has to show some improvement, guys.
Yeah, of the last 10 points, Steve, 8 have come from in tight.
Number 34 connects from three-point range.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointer.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like all-star weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the all-star weekend, no D.
Pass to Craig. Golden State moving it around. Clock at 6. Offline with his three. Wizards trail by 12. Here's Ingram. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
The Wizards shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And the Warriors making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Warriors leading by 10. Feeds to Collins. And it's blocked by Ingram. And they'll keep possession. They got him on the arm, but it still can. That free throw good from Simmons. Washington's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Jones drives in. Number 34. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Wizards have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Simmons. He has 5. The pass to Craig. This one for 3. Here's Collins. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Warriors lead by 13. Washington's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to look at some of the players that are contributing in areas you might not expect. The top rebounding shooting guards of the past month. So it's Washington now. It's a 13-point game. Jones off a pick from Ingram. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Green. Jacks up a 3. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
Ball stolen. And here we go, the Wizards fast break.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Trump on the dunk.
Oh, guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Porter kicks to Collins. Porter, he passes to Craig from the baseline. That one off the back iron and out. From the arc, and it's good. 20 points for him.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Offensive rebound. Kicks to Simmons. Pass to Porter. Tries again. And he connects with the jumper. Porter's got 9.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Green, the pass to Ingram. And again, Washington with the triple.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Pass to Craig. He kicks to Simmons. Passes to Craig. Here's Hunter. It's blocked. Here's Green. Cannot hit. And so that's the end of the first half. The Warriors on top, leading by 7. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Glad to have the Bucks have
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. And Golden State, looking at who they've got. They've got Collins, and it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, big margin for them in the rebounding department. They've completely dominated the boards here.
Number 34, defended by Simmons. Green inside the three-point line. That doesn't go either for Green.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Look at Orlando, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Wizards, 9.5 games behind.
Checking out Washington, they just haven't shown the kind of toughness and resilience I expected to see from them this year. Whenever they face some adversity, they haven't been able to fight through it.
Which is really the difference between good teams and great teams, Clark. There's always going to be adversity for everybody. It's how you fight through it that really defines who you are as a team.
There's the screen. There's the pass to Ingram. Drops one in from the wing. 7 points in the game.
Well, sometimes, guys, you can forget he's out there, and all of a sudden, bang, he'll string together 3 or 4 shots in a row and just take over the game.
And, Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes.
Puts one up from 19. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, a lot of tough teams in this league. Here's where Washington sits right now in the rankings. 3rd in free throw percentage, 9th in rebounding, and they're in the top half of the league in scoring as well. Not too shabby.
Well, and you talked about the free throw shooting. That's what jumps out at me, Clark. And when you shoot well from the foul line, it allows you to close games so much easier because those are easy points, and you get your defense set up at the other end because the clock is stopped.
Simmons. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his performance at the line, of course, very low numbers.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Warriors leading by 12. Pass to Craig. It's good from long range. 6 points for him.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Washington calls timeout.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
Outside, Green.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexity of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Here's Porter. Collins, defended by Eubanks. And Simmons kicks to Porter. A 3-ball, and it's sent back by Ingram, and he gets it back. 5 to shoot. And finished off by Porter.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
And the wing jumper offline.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run.
Wizards trail by 17. Outside, Jones. Green. The Wizards with another miss.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I'll tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-4 run.
Come get it, come get
Here's
it.
Humble. They get it back.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Passes it to Ingram. Now the dish to Green. The feed to Jones. Back to Green. The 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Combo, guarded by Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Here's Ingram.
There we go.
Living. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless. They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Definitely a big improvement in their shooting from what we saw before the break.
Green, no luck.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Dishes it to Porter. Collins. Baseline try, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And even 3-on-3 break. Ingram passes to Green. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Green's got 13 points.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Let's go. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Combo defended by Jones. Soft touch off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 18. Washington's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Living, he's guarded by Collins. The pass to Ingram, takes the 3. The shot misses, and Golden State will go the other way with it.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
Gets it to go. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
Well, it makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
Number 15. And another 3 for Golden State. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Now, we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
And the basket by Jones.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Warriors leading by 21. Simmons passes to Craig. He dishes it to Simmons. Golden State moving the ball around. And that one's good. 23 points in the game.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow them down.
Outside, Green. It's rebounded by Craig. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Here's Jones. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Green up on top. Plenty of space. It's rebounded by Simmons. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Number 15. Another 3 for Golden State.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
The drive by Green. And it's good. Brought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
The Wizards have gone 6 of 9 at the line. Wizards making a switch here. .129 left here in the third quarter. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Ingram passes to Green. 3-pointer. That's good. He's got 10.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Porter covered by Parker. Here's Craig. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Collins checked in for Golden State.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Green dishes to Jones. No good from outside.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't...
How about that basketball, man?
Beautiful.
Wow.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Here's Ingram. Rejected by Collins. Here's Simmons, covered by Parker. Collins, another 3 for Golden State.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already.
On tap.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And for the Warriors. And that one's good. And that's 12 points for Davis.
See the way he times his passes so well? That's a great assist.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. So it's Washington now.
We got this, come on!
Nice ball movement by Washington. That's good.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that three.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. And here's Augustine. Launches it. Gets it to go. He's got 20.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Covington covered by Parker. Feeds to Augustine. Duran, he passes to Augustine. 6 to shoot. 0-0. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Number 7. And Washington again with the bucket.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Bumble. Keeps it alive. And Davis pulls it down. Wizards have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Puts it up from 17, and it's rejected. Covington is guarded by Davis. 0-0. His three-pointers off the mark. Well, the Wizards shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Number 7 lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. I love that, and you got to think the coaching staff does too.
Warriors leading by 23. Augustine with it, picked up by Davis. He feeds it to Augustine. Drills it from outside. Wizards have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Outside for Davis. That doesn't go either for Davis.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
0-0. He's guarded by Davis. Pass to Augustine. And the shot is good.
And things are going to come way too easy for him if he can get that deep post position.
I agree with you, Steve. You got to deny him the ball down there as best you can.
Giddey, guarded by Augustine. Beyond the arc. That doesn't go either for Davis. Golden State's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Davis with the ball. Number 7 gets the three-pointer to fall. The Warriors shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Double 0. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The first free throw is good. The Wizards making a switch here. he makes both free throws. The Wizards have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Number 7. Good. He hits the jump shot.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
The Wizards making a switch here. Eubanks checked in.
You got it!
Kicks to Augustine. Golden State moving it around. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, I think he shouldn't have forced that one. Instead, he should have passed it off.
Fires from deep, but he stays with it. Augustine with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Augustine with the ball. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, Clark, that did not look good. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's nothing too serious.
Boy, you can't help but feel for him. I mean, one moment you're doing what you do best, and the next, the situation's really out of your hands. I really hope he's okay.
Parker's checked in for Washington. Looting. Good.
This is great stuff, guys. You can tell he's hurting, but he continues to play well.
Now Augustine battles through traffic and lays it in.
Boy, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
That's good. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. 0-0. Off target with his 3.
He's normally a really big threat from long range. Struggling right now. He might need to mix his game up a little bit. He has just disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all offensively.
And I'm sure he's ready to put this quarter behind him and quickly.
Covington. Rebound by the Wizards. Davis has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Parker. Parker, right side. Outside, Davis. Giddey expanding his range. No good with the tip. He kicks it to Augustine. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Wizards shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Hunter's checked in.
Get open!
Number 7, defended by Hunter, rejected by Hunter.
Come on, you can hit me!
He misses the free throw.
Well, so far he hasn't been able to get to the line like he did in the first. The defense is playing him a little bit smarter, backing off of him a bit and defending without fouling.
And he's good on the second. Warriors shooting 40% in the fourth. Pass to Augustine. Covington passes it to Augustine. 6 on the shot clock. Augustine off the pick from Hunter. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Different look here for the Warriors. Washington's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Green gets a screen from Ebanks. The Wizards with another miss.
Oh, he's just launching from the three-point line right now because I don't like his shot selection at all.
There's the dish to Collins. Down low, Craig. And it's good off the glass.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. Number 34, guarded by Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up. The shot's good from Ingram. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Porter. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Porter. He's got 16 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
Free throw good. Porter. And the Warriors making a change here. Porter drops them both. The Wizards shooting in this game 45%. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Ingram. Giddey. Wizards passing it around. Shot clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Warriors have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Now the feed to Simmons. Dishes it to Porter. Clock at 6. And that one's good.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones drives in. Inside, number 54. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. First free throw is good. He hits both from the strike. 17 seconds left in the game. Here's Simmons. See the Warriors taking the game here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long, and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.
Welcome to NBA basketball. This is 2K Sports bringing it to you live. Today's broadcast in...
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan, alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from McCollum?
Yeah, here's a guy who gives the coach the luxury of a very simple play call, which is just the ISO. Get him the ball and get out of the way, and good things are going to happen.
And you know what? He's like a tank when he's coming down the lane. Lay into him as hard as you can. You're not going to be able to knock him off balance.
It's all about the Eastern Conference. That's where the action is today as the Atlanta Hawks get ready to battle. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. No good from Soto. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
Kevin, speaking to him about their game plan, he said it is all about taking care of the ball and not forcing anything. He said the one team that beats us more than any other is ourselves. When we get sloppy on offense, then it'll be a very tough game for us to win. It's something I stressed to them before the game. Let's see if they heard the message, guys.
And thanks as always, Doris. And guys, the emphasis on quality shooting, getting those chances identified by their coach is a key for them.
Well, it sounds simple, Kevin. You got to shoot the ball well to win, but the way to try to do that is to get yourself the best opportunities possible, and that means executing offensively.
And not just executing, but not settling for anything but high percentage shots, guys. I mean, smart basketball and not forcing anything unnecessarily.
Not a fast start here for the Heat. 9-point game. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And across the board in that game, they just shot the lights out. They had a fantastic offensive night.
Yeah, rarely do you see a team get that hot in total. I mean, everybody was knocking them down. They were spraying it from everywhere.
Here's Conley. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Passes it to McCollum. Lets it go. Rejected by Bridges. And he's able to get it back.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Get open, get open.
Here's Gobert. Right now averaging 17 points a game. Gordon, shot clock at 5. The Hawks working the ball around. McCollum. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Contact on that three-point attempt, and he'll go to the line.
You know, you got to be careful beyond the arc as a defender to not pick up a foul like that. That's a bad foul.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. Here's Leonard. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Back to Green. Outside Leonard. Left side Leonard. Brunson over by Conley. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 long on the shot.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's McCollum. The shot is no good. Great D that time from Soto. Look at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks. It was a win against the Raptors in Toronto.
That was a game in hostile territory, too, guys. And it seemed like they had confidence right from the beginning, unbothered by being on the road.
And, you know, their shots were falling. From the top to the bottom of that lineup, their guys were heated up.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. McCollum dishes to Gordon. Harrell. He passes to McCollum. He feeds it to Conley. McCollum off a pick from Gordon. He kicks to Conley. The pass to Gordon. The Hawks again can't hit.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Hawks. McCollum's got 3 rebounds now in this one. On the wing, Gordon. He's covered by Leonard. Dishes it to McCollum. Gordon. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
You can see where the Hawks rank in the league stats over the last 10 games. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and they also show up in the top 5 in assists. They've got scores, and they're a pretty good passing team as well.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
It's stolen by Green. Pushing it up. Moving it up. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 5 points in the game.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Feeds it to Gordon. Uncovered. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Not a really great start for him as he just isn't shooting the ball that effectively here early on.
Brunson over by Conley. Kicks it to Leonard. Leonard off the pick from Soto. Steps back and fires. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
McCollum kicks to Gordon. Drills the three-pointer. Gordon's got 5 points so far.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing Clark. They haven't gotten many stops here.
The Heat trail by 10. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed. All of the above. These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Now, here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Smart foul there. Make him earn those 2 free throws instead of giving up an easy dunk.
Yeah, and he's not a strong free throw shooter. I mean, with his percentage, he's likely to miss one. So that's a good heads-up play.
That's good from Soto. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Conley. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto. Pass to McCollum. On the wing, Gordon. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He just is one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
And Steve, I'd like to touch on one other thing here, which is how well he sets a pick. You know how important that is, as good a shooter as you were when you played. He frees up his teammates with some very rugged screens. He's really one of the best in the league at doing that.
The Heat making a switch here. The Hawks leading by 11. Here's Vincent. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Raptors in Toronto. And it's Gordon missing.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Brunson defended by Vincent. Passes it to Holmes. On target from 13 feet.
tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
Gordon goes in. Virginus. It's good from long range.
The defense has done very little to slow him down so far.
The Heat trail by 12. Back to O'Neal. From past the arc. The shot is off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. The feed to McCollum. The pass to Bertens. That three off the mark. Miami's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's O'Neal. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
The Hawks leading by 10. Here's Vincent. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the basket by Gordon. Heat shooting just about an even 40% to start. They set the pick. He dishes it to O'Neal. Another miss by O'Neal.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Brunson defended by Vincent. Another miss by O'Neal.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Vincent. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide-open shots like that.
To the middle. Here's Holmes. It's rebounded by Bertens.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
On the wing, Gordon. But they'll get another chance. Pass to Bertens. Here's Vincent. On the wing, Gordon. Hawks passing it around. Here's Bertens. From outside, off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
The Heat shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And in general, this has been a very good foul shooting team, about 79% on the season.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And as you said, the defense unable to stop the barrage from outside.
Well, defensively, they need to do a better job of, one, pressuring the ball, disrupt their offensive rhythm, and then you've got to get to shooters, especially when they're shooting as well as these guys are.
And he trims the lead to single digits.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. The offensive rebound.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Number 5 goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And now just a 5-point Hawks lead.
Well, you knew the run would come, and here it is. They're playing well now, trying to get back in this thing.
Yeah, pretty good comeback effort here. Rolling along nicely, and they've gotten themselves within striking distance now.
6 to shoot. Pass to Vincent. On the wing. Nice jump shot. Good.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Young. Right through the D for the layup. 5 points in the game. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Hawks ahead, up 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
On tap.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and They're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. The Heat have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. First one falls for him. Daniel Green. He's checked in for Bertans. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
Green left side. He passes to Vincent. There's the dish to McGee. And there's the pass to Vincent. Hands it from downtown. 5 points in the game.
And I'm just impressed with his effort, guys, because we know he's hurting out there.
Rondo passes to Haslem. Back to Rondo. Young. On target from 13 feet.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
The Hawks leading by 3. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Vincent. He feeds it to Green. Abdul trying his luck deep. They get it back. Here's McGee. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, he's someone who can just demolish you on the glass, and that's really his goal when he goes into the game. He is looking to dominate the paint.
That's true. And his spectacular shot blocking, something else to look for, especially recovering on the break. He can run you down and send it away in a heartbeat.
That one is no good.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Number 5. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
The Heat trail by 4. None. Guarded by Green. Rondo with it. Averaging 6 points per contest. Off the screen. 5 to shoot. None. And the Heat get another bucket right there. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Passes to Abdian. Nice D from Haslem.
Well, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And a new group in for the Heat. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Conley with it. He's picked up by Rondo. And it's right missing. Miami trailing. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. He nails it, and we're tied up. Rondo's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Hawks shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Conley kicks to right. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
There's the screen. Pass to Leonard. There's the triple. That's good. Leonard's got 7 points.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Now here's Wright. Right now averaging 5 points a game. He kicks it to Green. That's tipped. And here we go. Young rips down the breakaway slam. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Heat.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
We've also seen them do a great job of not letting easy shots go into the paint. A good amount of blocks for this team so far today.
From deep, Green. Another three for Atlanta.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Rondo dishes to Leonard. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Feeds to Wright from downtown. Gets it to go. Wright's got 6 in the quarter.
Third three in a row right there.
Adjustment time for the defense, guys. Kevin, let's look at where the Hawks stand in the NBA rankings right now. First in rebounding, 4th in assists, and they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And probably what impresses me the most, Clark, out of all those stats you're talking about is the rebounds per game, because this is a team that has become very physical. They'll put a body on you, and they'll really dominate the paint if you don't stand up to the task and really attack them back.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Man, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
Atlanta's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Now we get a chance to view the NBA's best setup men. 4th, Michael Conley.
His passing has been so terrific, and best of all, it's created a really unselfish atmosphere on the team, and I think that's why they're doing well.
Dishes to Wright. Kicks it to Green. Lets the three fly. Bridges with the board.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Young guarded by Wright. Here's Leonard. No luck. And Atlanta will come the other way. Conley kicks to Green. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
The Hawks shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Well, they've been a relatively poor free throw shooting team, about 72% as a unit.
Guys, we haven't seen the type of numbers out of them at the line that we've come to expect, especially after last season. 3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
A follow-up champ. And the Hawks lead by 5.
He could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Dynamic work right there. Throw down that rebound.
Yes, sir.
Well, no need to back it out if you're in position for the dunk. And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Hero, he's covered by Leonard. The feed to Green. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Heat trail by 4. Down low. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
And saved a likely dunk there.
Yeah, very smart foul under the circumstances. You can't allow him to just throw it down on you.
The Heat have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And the first one at the line is good. And the Hawks making a change here. No free throws, good from Soto. And so it's Atlanta with it. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Now here's Conley. 11 points in the game. Some solid defense from Soto.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
The outside leaner. Offensive rebound Heat. And it's all evened up. He's got 8.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Atlanta with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. From outside. Offensive rebound. Hero. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. None. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And the Heat lead by 2.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Now here's Wright. 6 points for him. At the end. He dishes it to Conley. 5 on the clock. Drills it from outside. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now let's see if that triggers another explosion from. Remember, he hit 3 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Leonard with a screen on Conley. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
The Hawks shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. The Heat making a switch here. And that one misses. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Leonard. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got 15 points.
He's having an incredible quarter from long range. He didn't get a single one in the first, but has 3 from downtown here.
Now the pass to Abdiel. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, you know, when they need a big 3, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
And also, he's one of those guys who can cover 94 feet in the blink of an eye and often does, with or without help on the break.
Here's Green. It's rebounded by Abdiel. The Hawks leading by 3. There's 38 seconds left now here in the second. And it's Gordon penetrating. Back to Conley. Pulls up. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. And the Hawks lead by 5.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Up top, Leonard. The Heat need to get a shot off. And a miss there on the triple. Here's McCollum. No good. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Glad to have the Bucks have
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Conley. 16 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently, try to get into his airspace.
They've got Gobert, Conley out there with McCollum, and it's Gordon in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Now here's Conley. McCollum passes to Gobert. He's against Green. Here's McCollum. Off target from three-point range. The Heat trail by 3. Leonard with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Conley against Green. Outside Conley. He passes it to McCollum. Lays out. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
And while we have a chance to do so, let's take a look at some of the numbers for Michael Conley. 4th in assists. And he's in the top 10 in steals per game as well. So this is a guy who you have to be aware of when you've got the ball in your hands.
And, you know, we'd be remiss not to say a word about his outstanding assist ranking. Come on now. I mean, this guy is one of the top assist men in the game and doing it with flair and fundamental soundness. That's special.
From 18 feet away, And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 17 now. And for the Hawks, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Conley off the pick from Gobert. Conley against Bridges. The Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. That's good from Conley. And Conley drops them both. The Heat trail by 3. Brunson over by Conley. Outside Leonard. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Here's Soto. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And let's go down to a list of players you can't leave open under any circumstances. This season's most accurate small forwards from the field. Both free throws good from Soto. And it's the Hawks' ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Conley dishes to McCollum. He lobs it up. And Gordon with the dunk.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Green, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. Goes in. 2 from the line that time. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. We'll take a look at the Hawks. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And of course, Miami. They find themselves in 6th place.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they've done well to get to where they are in the standings. Last year wasn't easy for them, and for the most part, this season's been a different story.
Well, they've made steady improvement since last year, and I think that bodes well, Clark, because they've got some talent, but they've probably overachieved to this point, but they don't see it that way. They just feel like they're playing hard and playing to their potential.
And here are the Heat now. Michael Conley making his last shot, and that one's good. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. The dish to McCollum. Hits it from three-point range. McCollum's got 9.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 17. Right side Leonard. 4 on the clock. It's rebounded by Gobert. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Back to Conley. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the basket by Gordon. And now a 6-point Hawks lead.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Brunson over by Conley. Passes it to Bridges. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The Hawks leading by 4. He feeds it to McCollum for three. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. Green passes to Soto. Pass to Leonard. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Michael Conley. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Conley's got 6 in the quarter.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
Bridges a screen on Gordon. Back to Leonard. A 3-ball. Good. Leonard's got 20 points.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
He kicks it to Conley. Outside Gordon. Fires the 3. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. He's got 6.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Here's Conley. Good on the shot. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead. He'd have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Brunson covered by Conley. The pass to Soto. From the line, and it's blocked by Conley. Fast break for Hawks. Conley's running. And the basket by McCollum.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
Back to Leonard. Right side Leonard. Releases from the wing and drills it. Leonard's got 7 points here in this quarter. The Hawks leading by 10. Feeds it to Gordon. All sorts of time. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And here's Leonard. 22 points for him. Leonard off the pick from Bridges. Shoots the 3. Good. 25 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
On the wing, Gordon. Conley kicks to McCollum. They set the pick with the fadeaway. The shot misses. Well, he'd go the other way with it. Brunson defended by McCollum. Outside Leonard. Lets it go from deep. And shot opportunity. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Boy, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
And a new group in for the Heat. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 14. Vincent defended by Holmes. Pass to Vincent. Dishes it to McGee.
Power punch right there. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Rondo passes to Soto. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 15 points in the game.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Kicks it to Gordon. Lots of room. They grabbed their own miss. The feed now to McGee. Hawks passing it around. Vincent. On the wing, Gordon. Passes it to Bertens. And another shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Number 5. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
There's 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. Vincent, the pass to Bertens. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 6.
Wow, he's got such a sweet three-point stroke. The way he can shoot it, forcing opposing bigs out on the perimeter, can really open up the lane.
Now here's Rondo. He has 5. Gets it to go.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Number 5. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Here's Vincent. Can't hit. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day?
Tune in next.
And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. On the court for the Heat, they kick it out to Green. Here's McGee, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
You got to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success earlier in the game, but now they're showing real determination in taking it inside to score.
McCollum's checked in for Atlanta. There's a good screen. None. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks leading by 9. Green left side. And some very quick points for him on that possession. The Heat shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. None. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Miami. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the pass to Vincent. Here's Gobert. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Bertens. Again, the Hawks score.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
There's the pick. Green kicks to Caldwell Pope. The putback, and it's Green with the jam.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Here's Vincent. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Here's Brunson. Now McCollum. He passes to Vincent. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And he just hasn't been able to get it going. The Heat trail by 8. None. Buries it down low. Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Now here's McCollum. Three-pointer. Hits the bucket. McCollum's got 11 points here in just the second half.
They're starting to give him a little too much space here in the second half. That's his 3rd three-pointer since the break.
Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Vincent. Soft touch off the glass. And now an 11-point Hawks lead.
Well, they haven't gotten much production from him, but they remain in the league.
Fires for 3. Count the bucket. He's got 21.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Bertens, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And here's what's up coming now for the Hawks. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Yeah, some good matchups. And that New York Knicks game is one I'll have an eye on.
That's good, Brown. Bertens.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Good on both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Young, over by Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. Nice D from McCollum.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
He dishes it to O'Neal. Off target with his 3. The Hawks leading by 10. McCollum off a pick from Gobert. Conley for 3. Offensive rebound.
It's been a tale of two halves. Our guys, he was on fire from long range in the first half, but not so much here in the second.
Backing down is Green. Can he keep it going? Misses off the left iron. Hawks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. They swipe it. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Pass to Holmes. None. There's the 3. And that one's good. He's got 24.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Atlanta with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside Conley. McCollum back to Conley. The Hawks working the ball around. Hits the mark. Brunson over by Conley. The dish now to O'Neal. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. The Hawks leading by 5. Pass to Gobert. He feeds it to McCollum. There's the pass to Abdiel. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The Hawks again can't hit. The Heat trail by 5. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And the first one drops. And the Heat making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Atlanta's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Back to Conley. Pass to McCollum. 6 to shoot. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The Heat trail by 6. Leonard off the pick from Soto. Leonard attacking. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Leonard's got 27.
So the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for McCollum. He has 20 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in.
Both free throws good from McCollum. Here's Leonard. Fires, high post, and another basket for Miami.
I'll tell you what, the first half may have been a little slow, but both clubs really picking up the intensity here in the second.
I'll say that's for sure. I mean, things have really ramped up here.
Back to Conley. From the arc. It's rebounded by Soto. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
The Heat trail by 7. Brunson covered by Conley. Back to Leonard. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Leonard's got 16 here in the second half.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Feeds it to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From down low. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. McCollum's got 24.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Leonard the pass to Soto. Gets it to go.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He wants them to pick it up and really go for it right now, saying, no time like the present, gentlemen. Embrace it. Embrace the spotlight, and let's make it happen. Kevin, let's see what they can do.
Thanks a lot, Doris. After the pass to McCollum, he kicks it to Conley. The jump up, and again it's Atlanta. And the Heat call time here. They're losing by 7. 1:36 left to play in the final quarter. Dishes it to Green. And it's blocked by Conley. At the pass to McCollum. Kicks to Conley. No up. Great D that time from Green.
That's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
Free throw drops for Leonard. Atlanta calls timeout. They lead by 4. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Conley. And there's the feed to McCollum. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Showing off a very smooth stroke at the free throw line right there. Time is definitely not on their side at this point.
Yeah, they need a quick bucket.
Brunson over by Conley. It's blocked. Here's Atiyah. The feather touch on the fingertip. Beautiful.
An example right there, guys, of how even as their lead grew into a big one, they never started coasting.
That's the truth. I mean, they've been in charge of this game all the way through. Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. Gordon's checked in for Atlanta. That's off as well, so he misses both. Clark, no room for error.
Kevin, you got to be perfect from here on out. You're exactly right.
No good from Caldwell Pope. And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game. And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 7. There's 14 seconds left in the game. And the Heat with some changes. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Number 5. Again, the miss by the Heat. He dishes it to Rondo. Puts up a 3. No good. And so the Hawks take the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Conley.
Welcome to 2K Sports, and we've got basketball. I'm Damon Bruce. Today's broadcast.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan, alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And guys, checking out Damian Lillard, what can we expect here?
And offensively, Kevin, he's got a lot he can bring to the table, given the situation. You know, he can give you 20-plus without showing you the same move twice. And it's that varied offensive game that really keeps defenses off balance.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about him. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are flying at him, his stroke is never changing.
The Timberwolves looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. They're faced now with what is probably the easiest part of their schedule. They've got a lot of home games on the docket, but they can't take anything, guys, for granted.
Well, they've had an edge here against this club, having beaten them twice already, and they've got 2 more matchups with them. I think they'd love nothing more than to continue their dominance with a win tonight.
And no reason to take the foot off the pedal now. Keep that throttle down. I mean, they've got this team against the ropes, and now they can move in for that knockout blow. D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, I had a chance to catch up with the Minnesota Timberwolves head coach. Relying on their outside marksmanship is one thing he's comfortable with in this matchup. He said that his team can go toe-to-toe with anyone in the league when it comes to shooting from distance, and that he won't pull the reins back on his shooters at all tonight, guys. We'll see how they go.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
I definitely can appreciate their approach with the 3-ball.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this game.
Well, to this point of the season, guys, they're knocking down about 76% of their free throws.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
He's off on the second. The Minnesota Timberwolves come into this one following a loss to Cleveland.
That was a shocker, guys, because that had to be a tough one for them to swallow. They were supposed to win that game, but they never got going.
Yeah, and to lose it the way they did, too. I mean, that's where it really hurts, Steve. That's a hard one to take.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Reed. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Shoots it. The rebound by the Jazz. Last time they met was in Utah.
And in that first matchup, they got absolutely manhandled on the boards, guys. So they're going to have to do a much better job tonight in the paint if they're going to win this game.
Back to Russell. Lillard. Jazz passing it around. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Russell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Takes a 3, and that one's good. Back to what Steve just said, in terms of rebounding, they did not have a good time of it when they scored off previously.
And once things started to go bad for them, guys, and they did go bad, I mean, they were that much less aggressive on the glass, and that's a no-win formula.
So it's the Jazz now, following the 3 by Minnesota. Here's Little, and again it's the Jazz from deep.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Pass to Alexander. Shot clock at 6. The 17-footer. Good.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
You know, it's a little bit surprising that the game got away from them because for long stretches, they were the better team.
They really were. Outplayed them. If you looked only at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. But it was a case of a few intangibles that didn't play out in their favor that made all the difference.
Jazz leading by 5. Lillard outside. Puts it up. Again, the Jazz score.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
There's a screen. Passes it to Alexander. Number 5. And he's good on the 3-ball. He has 6.
Defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
Lillard with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. There's the pass to Little. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Well, they've really come out on fire with the killer instinct here, absolutely torching it from beyond the arc.
Alexander, he's guarded by Russell. The turnaround. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. Taking a look at Minnesota. They're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season. And, of course, the Utah Jazz, 10 games behind.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they just haven't shown the kind of toughness and resilience I expected to see from them this year. Whenever they face some adversity, they haven't been able to fight through it.
Which is really the difference between good teams and great teams, Clark. There's always going to be adversity for everybody. It's how you fight through it that really defines who you are as a team.
Going back to what you were saying, you can really tell they're focused in this game.
Yeah, you sometimes can see it, and you can even feel it when you're around the team, Kevin, when everybody is zeroed in and homed in on what they need to do, and oftentimes it results in very sharp, effective play.
No good from Lillard. Timberwolves trailed by 5. To the inside, number 88. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 5.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. The Timberwolves, number 1.
You know, sometimes a team, Kevin, will have one guy who does a nice job blocking shots. Other times, a guy finds ways to get other players involved in shot blocking. Well, this team does it as a group. That's why they're the league's best in block shots.
Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Number 5, defended by Little. Number 5. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, he's really been rolling now from 3-point range. What an opening quarter for him.
Here is Russell. Had a 24-point outing in the last game against Philadelphia. Pass to Reed. Backs in. Post shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
He's a bruiser, Kevin. I mean, that's the main thing that jumps out at me. The size and the strength, the intensity that he brings. You can always count on him, especially in the paint. He's going to bring that muscle.
I don't think we can talk about him without also mentioning his tendency to just erupt and string together a bunch of baskets in a row in a real short period of time.
Whole free throw is good from Reed. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Passes it to Ball. He passes to Alexander. Here's Doncic. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Jazz have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Right through the D for the layup.
Well, had a little mini slump there to start the game. Missed his first 3, and maybe this one will get him into a groove here.
Defended by Lillard.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
The drive by Russell. Drive. And now the Timberwolves on the break. The shot's good from Alexander.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
Now, here's Lillard. 20 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
He got some huge points from the foul line, too, Kevin. He was very aggressive, generating contact and drawing fouls.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Alexander. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Alexander's got 6 points.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
The pass to Lillard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Jazz lead by 3.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Pass to Alexander. Ball guarded by Green. Pass to Alexander. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And the shot is good.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
And the Jazz call time here.
Looking at the Timberwolves, let's see where they rank in the NBA statistics right now. First in scoring, first in blocks, and they're number 2 in assists. This is a team that loves to share the basketball.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. This is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Green kicks to Rivers. Rejected by Walker. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Burks leading the charge. Stops. Pops. Walker's shot is off. Utah leading. He dishes it to Martin. Pass to Rivers. Misses off the left iron. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Ball covered by Martin. Burks buries the long-range jumper. Burks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Green, the screen. And Beverly kicks to Rivers. Outside, Green. Nice ball movement by Utah. Another miss by Utah.
Now, he hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Now, here's Burks. Averaging 9 points per contest. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead. Now here's Rivers. Back to Green to stop the run. No good. Burks with it. Outside, Walker. He feeds it to Burks. Kicks it to Martin. That 3 off the mark. From half court, no good. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 4.
Coming up next Sunday night, January 22nd, the New York Knicks go up against the Toronto Raptors. Live from Air Canada Centre, it's the real deal.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Yeah, the defense has been terrific. They came out right from the beginning, alert and focused, and they've been really good at that end of the floor.
And I think Coach has to be pleased with the effort, Steve.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Hayward in at the power forward. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Ball, the pass to Walker. There's the pick. Dishes it to Burks. Feeds it to Walker. Shot clock at 5. Martin. Again, Martin missing. Walker against Rivers. Now the feed to Beverly. Off target from outside. Minnesota in the lead. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Well, so much great defense has come from the shooting guard position over the years. And here's a rundown of the players wreaking havoc at that spot this year. The 4th spot held by Austin Rivers.
And both the hand speed and general quickness of the players on that list are outstanding. I mean, those are the qualities you need to be an effective perimeter defender.
Well, the 2-guard position is where we often find a team's best defender, and that's definitely the case with these guys. Every one of their teams leans on them heavily at the defensive end.
There's a good screen. Martin against Rivers. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. The Timberwolves have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Walker the pass to Ball. He kicks to Burks. Left side Walker. There's the dish to Burks. Back to Walker. From outside the arc. That's good. Walker's got 5 points so far. Jazz trailed by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right. Here's Rivers. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking them to school right there.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. The Jazz making a switch here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a moment now to check out who Minnesota has coming up. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
You got these, no problem.
And the first one at the line is good.
Come on now.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The pass to Collins. He dishes it to Beverly. Nailed from three-point land. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And here's Rivers. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. He passes to Beverly. And Utah again with the bucket. Now Burks. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Walker. Number 5, defended by Hayward. Passes to Burks. A second chance effort, and that one's good. Burks has got 5 points so far. Utah's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Pass to Collins. The Jazz working the ball around now. And they take the lead. That's now 8 points for Austin Rivers.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
He feeds it to Burks. Kicks to Walker. dishes it to Burks. Back to Walker. Three-pointer. Timberwolves keep it alive. Number 24. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Utah has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Feeds to Beverly. Six on the shot clock. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
The Jazz shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Come to me.
And there's the feed to Burks. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
He kicks it to Collins. And he jams it with authority. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here. Guys, this is going to be fun to watch. 2 evenly matched teams, both teams playing hard.
Inside, a flawless finish on the alley-oop. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
You know, I got to say, Clark, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going to go.
We saw it ended up right where it was supposed to, in the basket.
It sure did.
I don't think anybody knew where it was going to go.
And the Jazz call time here.
Over the last month, let's see, Kevin, where the Timberwolves stand in the league ranking. 2nd in blocks, 8th in rebounding, and they are in the top 3rd of the league in assists. With the quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
Man, Clark, let's talk about those blocks, because you know what that does? When you're a guard and you've got great shot blockers behind you, it allows you to play with more aggressiveness on the perimeter, and that can really disrupt an offense.
Hayward dishes to Rivers. The pass to Hayward. He feeds it to Rivers. Pass to Beverly. Puts up a 3. No up. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Number 24. Rebounded by the Jazz. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The dish now to Beverly. Shoots from the block. That's good. Beverly's got 10 points. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, both teams trying to get a hold of it.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, yeah, 8 lead changes already. I mean, that's a big number this early in the game. So we're in for a treat tonight. This is a competitive matchup.
Utah trailing here. He dishes it to Hayward. He passes to Rivers. Fires the 3. Good on the shot. He's got 11.
Boy, he's really starting to get in the flow now. A nice groove. That's his 2nd here in the quarter, after none in the first. He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Beverly. Can't make good off the screen. It's a close game here in Minnesota. Passes it to Burks. Unloads. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Well, he really makes things happen offensively for this club. And as a defender, when you go against him, you have to get help defensively. So it's important for your defense to really communicate with him out on the floor.
And, you know, against him, Steve, as an opponent, you need to make sure you're making smart, crisp passes because he's so good at picking off the sloppy loose ones.
Gets it to go.
And the lead goes right back over. This is a seesaw affair.
The game's there for the taking, but neither team seems to want it.
Here's Doncic. Well, they recover it. 1:53 left to play here in the half. Now the pass to Alexander. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Reed. Utah's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
So Russell hits them both.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring team. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Yeah, they did a great job last year of sharing the ball, pushing the ball in transition, really spreading out the scoring, and they were very productive as a team.
Pass to Alexander. Russell's there with the fadeaway.
Well, after a strong start in the first, he's still looking for a bucket here in the second.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there, not yet anyway.
Here's Lillard. Minnesota with the rebound.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Number 5, defended by Reed. Number 5, and he drops that one in. 15 points in the game.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Lillard outside. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Russell. Another miss by Utah. Timberwolves trail. Passes to Alexander. The finger roll finish at the back. Alexander's got 8 points. Like you talked about a back and forth game, this is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Glad to have at Time Warner.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Thanks again for joining us. Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. Our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Damian Lillard. He's out there with Russell, and it's Collins in at the 4 spot. Russell kicks to Lillard. Back to Russell. Let's go. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call. Went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
Alexander. He's guarded by Russell. Alexander. Russell passes to Little. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
The Jazz have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And as a club, they're kind of in the middle of the pack in the NBA in terms of their free throw shooting, about 76%.
Timberwolves shooting 47%, pretty solid. Doncic, defended by Lillard. 0. His first attempt of the game finds the target. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Now Russell, 7 points in the game. And the pass to Little. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Alexander, he's guarded by Russell. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Again, the Jazz score.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Doncic, defended by Lillard. Number 88 hits the bucket. 12 points for him. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And they double up Russell. Collins back to Russell. Pass to Little. Fires from deep. The shot is off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they chase down that pumpkin often.
Here's Alexander. Nice D from Russell. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. He passes it to Little. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota in the lead. Passes it to Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in. Alexander's got 15.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots. A moment here to check out some of the stats for Damian Lillard. 9th in assists. And he's been quite an offensive threat, averaging enough points to put him in the top 20 in scoring.
And, you know, looking again, Steve, at his place among the top 10 assist men, he's been providing a lot of room service dimes to his teammates, and I hope they appreciate it.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Collins. And there's the pass to Reed. Russell hands it from downtown. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
And the Timberwolves call time. And we'll take a look here at a very skilled bunch of point guards at the stripe. Look at the numbers they've put up over the last 10 games. Damian Lillard, 3rd.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
Yeah, that is typically where we find a lot of the top foul shooters in the league, quite honestly. But that doesn't mean we should take these guys for granted now. I mean, they put in an enormous amount of work to get to that level.
Collins checked in for Utah. Number 88, guarded by Green. Pass to Alexander. 6 to shoot. Let's lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in. Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half. Jazz trailed by 3. Lillard dishes to Russell. They set the pick. Back to Lillard. Lillard gets the screen from Green. That evens the score. Lillard's got 5.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeout.
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Definitely a big improvement in their shooting from what we saw before the break.
Lillard gets the screen from Lillard. Lillard misses.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it, guys, and as long as they're in the lead, he's going to continue to try to find his rhythm. And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at you. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And you can't talk about him without mentioning his great passing ability. Not just the right pass, not just perfect placement, but excellent timing to spring his guys for the best possible look.
Timberwolves have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Alexander, he's guarded by Russell. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Lillard. All alone. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Here's Doncic. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Utah's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Pass to Martin. Makes the lead pass.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Down low. Shot to stop the run. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Jeff Green picks one up. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Utah Jazz. They host the Clippers after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
The other thing that jumps out to me is just the big number of assists they've had. The offensive efficiency has been a major factor.
And the Jazz making a change here. Both free throws good from Ball.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Lillard gets the screen from Little. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let him fly.
Back to Martin. Passes it to Ball. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go. He's got 5.
This is great stuff, guys. You can tell he's hurting, but he continues to play well.
Lillard outside. The shot misses. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Zero. Covered by Martin. Number 5. The shot no good. Some solid defensive work there from Reed. Martin kicks to Lillard. Dishes to Green. And he gets it to go from the corner. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Here's Doncic. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Now, bad timing. His team trailing, and this has not been a quarter that he'd like to remember.
Lillard, right side. Reed. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
And you illustrated Steve as like,
Well, you know what, come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
and Lillard kicks to Martin. Back to Lillard. Lillard gets the screen from Reed. Clock at 6. Lillard, the pass to Reed. From the stripe. Misses off the right iron.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll head to the line. First free throw is good. The Jazz making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. Utah with the ball. They host the Clippers after this game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
A lot of interesting stuff going on around the league. And I'll tell you, the game I have my eye on is the Clipper matchup. That should be a good one.
Martin dishes to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy.
And it's Martin that time on the assist by Lillard. Martin's got his first points in this one.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Alexander passes to Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's Russell. He's got 12. Good on the three-point shot. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead. Outside, Walker from downtown. No luck.
You can see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that three, but just didn't get it to go.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth.
Tune in next.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. They set the screen. Here's Beverly. Back to Russell. Kicks to Hayes. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they've got to be feeling better and better about this game.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Russell is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Collins, and it's Little in at the 3 spot. Feeds it to Walker. Left side, Walker. Ring shot on the way. Offensive rebound. Number 24. Can't hit from the low block. Jazz leading by 7. The drive by Russell. From deep. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. The Jazz making a switch here. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
They get a hand on it. To the middle. Here's Alexander. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
To the paint, Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And the Jazz lead by 6.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. I mean, this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities.
Number 24, defended by Reed. Jazz leading by 6. Here's Beverly. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
That's good from Beverly. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Both free throws good from Beverly.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Timberwolves passing it around. The 3. And good on the basket. Took it.
They found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. The drive by Russell. And it's blocked by Alexander. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Russell with it. He passes to Little. Off target from three-point range. Releases. It's rebounded by Beverly. Jazz leading by 5. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. There's the feed to Russell. Shot from the top of the key. Bullseye. Russell's got 10 points here in the second half. And Minnesota has possession. There's the pick. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Jazz leading by 5. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. There's the screen. He kicks it to Collins. Shot is blocked. Alexander defended by Beverly. Here's Alexander, and it's good off the back rim and in. Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter. Outside, Russell.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
And the Timberwolves call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Little.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're overhelping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
Well, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
Now, here is Russell, defended by Alexander. They set the pick. The pass to Little. 6 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Little. Timberwolves trailed by 5. Doncic, defended by Beverly. Number 5. And he banks in the layup. 20 points for him.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
The drive by Russell. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's Doncic. And again, it's Minnesota.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Pass to Reed. He feeds it to Russell. The dish to Beverly. From beyond the arc. Good, that's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 9th assist in the game now. Timberwolves trail by 6. Doncic, he's guarded by Russell, and that one's good.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a full first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Screened by Russell, and Beverly kicks to Collins. Pass to Little. He dishes it to Beverly. Well, good with the triple. All alone. And right through it goes. And now just a 2-point Jazz lead.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Reed the pass to Russell. They swipe it. Zero, defended by Little. Number 55. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
And the Jazz call time here.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails here. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
The Jazz making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Utah's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Now the pass to Little. Dishes to Lillard. Plenty of space. That one off the back iron and out.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
0, defended by Little. To take the lead. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Right side Russell, wide open. Cannot hit. Timberwolves shooting it brilliantly here late. 60% from the field. 0. And there's the lay-in. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, Clark, that did not look good. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's nothing too serious.
Boy, you can't help but feel for him. I mean, one moment you're doing what you do best, and the next, the situation's really out of your hands. I mean, I really hope he's okay.
Well, they'll get another chance.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Russell dishes to Lillard. Back to Russell. Pass to Collins. The Jazz working the ball around now. 4 on the clock. Reed. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
After fighting back into it, they had a chance to tie this thing up.
Steve, I love it. They are not going away. They've brought it close right now.
Great positioning on the putback.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
Utah calls timeout. They trail by 4. 1:19 left to play in the final quarter. Left in the game. Here's Collins. Back to Russell. Lillard outside. The Jazz with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 4. Pass the ball. Number 55, defended by Reed.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time, Kevin, for the stars to shine.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. Kicks it to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Little. And it's blocked by Ball. And that's an intentional foul. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Jazz making a change here. And so both free throws are good. That's an 8-point game. Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 8. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, never say never, I guess. They just have no quit in them.
And I think you have to respect that attitude and approach. I know most teams would have called it a game already.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Brooks is checked in. Outside for Martin. Feeds to Rivers. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the Jazz making a change here. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
The feed to Beverly. He passes a Little. No good from outside. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.